Hey, it's Mrs. Wilson. Want to give you a few tips on PLP. We started figuring out some different hacks, if you will, or strategies to help you do better. This is our demo student, Jimmy Jimson. He's a fictional fake student that we use to kind of show students how things work, and so we can learn a few things on our end as well. This is his landing page when he logs in. So when students log in, it will look like this, and then all of the classes that you're in will be on this page. Obviously, Jimmy has extra ones because he's a demo student, but you should be able to see all of your classes, including homeroom, which is super important that you check in every day with for your attendance. That's just a Google form you fill out. It's super easy. A couple of things on this page I want you to note. There is a to-do list up here. This will tell you every assignment that you have not turned in yet. This is super important and super, super handy. So please make sure you're using this to-do list. The activity stream is kind of like Google Classroom, the wall. Could be useful. You can see what teachers are posting without going into classes, but not as handy as this lovely little to-do list here that you can use. When you go over here to the 3-bar menu, there's all the courses over here. Again, you can select between. You can also select grades. And here you can see that Jimmy doesn't have great scores. It's not looking pretty. Should be noted though, over here, progress. This doesn't always mean a completed assignment. We're learning that this just means that you got into the assignment or spent time with it. It doesn't mean you completed it and turned it in. So please be careful just using the bar graph. You really want to stick with the grades. And if you go into, let's say this is a particular class that I'm in, you can see specifically what you've turned in and what you've not turned in. If there's a grade by it, fine. If it's a 0, we don't have it. And if you notice here with the check marks, those are just meaning a grade's been entered. It doesn't mean complete. It doesn't mean what you think it will. It's kind of counterintuitive. Green check marks just simply means we've gone in and put a grade in for it, but some teachers will still allow you to turn them in late. In fact, that's what this little arrow means. You can resubmit it and try again. If you see that, try again, get a higher score. And if you see this little caption box here, that means the teacher's left you a note. You click on it, it says, hey, I still need your survey. Where is that? The little caption boxes are great, and that's notes from the teachers. Another thing is I would avoid the dashboard. Like I said, it's that progress area. It's not super helpful. Stick with the grade book. There's a what if tab. Say I'm missing a couple assignments. I want to figure out what's going to do or give me the most credit or get me to the grade I want. P.S. Ask your teachers. We'll help you. We want to know why you're missing assignments anyway. But I can go in and say, hey, I'm going to get 100% on this one. Go over here to recalculate, and that'll put me up to a 78%. Just this one assignment, if I got a 0 on it, recalculate, I'm back down to a 50%. So you can kind of see what impact assignments are having on you. Could be a handy tool if you're like working on eligibility or things like that. These other ones, activities shows what time you're spending. That's helpful for parents. There's different objectives and standards. Again, it's good information, but not the most helpful for what parents and the kids are wanting to look for. Analytics shows the range of your scores. The biggest ones that I think you'll want to use is your grades and maybe the what if. Okay. You'll notice up here though, there's an announcement that he's got 9 different announcements that he has not checked. So if you click on that, it will take you to all of the different posts. So if we look at this one about parent-teacher conferences from Mrs. Current, it will be all of the different announcements, and here it's actually how to sign up for conferences. Teachers should be putting those in the announcements. So if you need to find those parents, there you go. But until you've read them all, this number will not disappear. So that's kind of handy. That shows you that you've got like new mail, if you will. Another thing that you want to look at is calendar over here on the side. There is a calendar for all of your assignments for you. So like here, Jimmy had a bunch of assignments on the 25th, and they're color-coded by class. I'm loving color coding. That's my jam. Okay, so the calendar tool is already there for you. You could use Google Calendar, but there's also one in here. So if you missed a particular day, you can go in, say I was absent on the 18th. There's the assignments that I missed. Super nice. Obviously, please contact the teachers. We'll work with you, but this will get you a head start. You can just go in and work on them. Look, I need to go to the movie studio band show it. It took me right to the assignment. I could go knock this out and then go back to my calendar. So really great tool there. So that's the highlighted tour here. There's a few other details, but this is the main thing. Focusing on your grades and focusing on your to-do list. And don't trust the green check marks. That doesn't mean you turn something in. That just means you spent time in it or there's a grade in it. So I just wanted to clarify that for people because the green check marks especially were confusing. If you have any other questions, please let us know.